Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's your pontiff, Paul Pluta, on the Paul Pluta channel, doing paid reviews. This is 20 SE54. This is for Jeff. Before we start the review, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Patek 5196J. Manual wine Calatrava. I absolutely love this watch. I just love it because it's so easy to just enjoy and have good fun with this watch. So it's a really cool watch. I love it to death. It's just my cup of tea. Okay, so let's jump straight into this paid review here. We want to do a paid review, and let's have a look. What have we got to talk about? So here we go. AC3, thanks for the great content and advice. No worries, you're welcome. You're welcome indeed. You can use my first name, Jeff, and I'm in my early 50s. I'm sending you $100 for a review of my small but growing collection of watches. My journey into watches started in year 2000 when I purchased my first Rolex. It was a 18238 36mm yellow gold day date. I'm in IT like yourself, and I was celebrating a milestone in my career. The IT industry was booming in the late 90s, as you know, and decided it was time to buy my first real watch. I wore the watch for about 6 years until I decided to sell it, since I found I wasn't wearing it regularly. I also found that it attracted too much attention at work. I'm sure you know that it's better to be under the radar when you're an IT consultant at these companies. The next watch I purchased after the day date was a Rolex reference 16622 Yachtmaster 40, which I wore on a regular basis until it was unfortunately stolen in 2016. I love that watch. I'm hoping someday that the watch will eventually be returned to me, but one can only hope it will turn up. I replaced the Yachtmaster with a Rolex Sea Dweller 4000, purchased new from a grey market dealer in 2016. I got a great deal on it, a little over $7,000, and I feel very fortunate to have it since it was the only available for a couple of years and discontinued. I picked it over the sub with date because I didn't care for the Cyclops eye on the sub. I have it on an Everest rubber strap. It's a great watch for the weekend and the beach. I wore the Sea Dweller as an everyday watch for 4 years until I got the itch to purchase another watch. I always wanted a platinum day date since I first saw one. When I purchased my yellow gold day date, I finally saved enough money and wanted to commemorate a huge milestone in my IT career. He sold out to Facebook, presumably, or WhatsApp, or so I decided to purchase a 2019 Rolex Platinum Day Date 40, reference 228206. I purchased the watch in excellent condition for a great price from David SW. Speaking of which, David SW, you got to renew your advertising. This watch is one heavy bastard. I liked it because it was more low-key than the yellow gold day date. People who don't know any better take it for a steal date just, which is fine with me. Stealth wealth, as AC3 would say. I wear out to dinner and on special occasions. This purchase gave me the watch collecting bug, and I researched several models which might fit the collection. I decided to take the pontiff's advice and go with a new 2020 Rolex Explorer 1 reference 214270. Purchased grey market for $1,000 over retail since I couldn't get one at the AD. It's a great everyday watch which I wear both for business and casual. For my next watch I ordered a new Oyster Perpetual 41 with the green dial from my AD. I'm hoping it come in soon. I also ordered the new Oyster Perpetual 36mm with the candy pink dial for my girlfriend, which came in this past week. Technically not part of my collection, of course, because it's hers, but I thought you and your viewers might enjoy the pic if you want to show it. AC3, what do you suggest for my next watch after the OP41? Don't tell me to slow down. I'm making up for lost time and life is way too short. Laugh out loud. I'm thinking a Rolex GMT. I really don't care for the Pepsi or Batman with the Jubilee bracelet, so I'm leaning towards the Batman from 2018 with the Oyster bracelet. Maybe some, also putting my name on the list, or going grey for a new no date sub. Or would you suggest going Patek? I'm not really into dress watches, so possibly the Aquanaut or a platinum or white gold grand complication. Thank you again for all the great advice. Jeff. Thank you so much for your story. And I got to tell you there, so firstly, you had the 18238. I had that same watch myself. I got rid of mine late 90s, late 1999, I think I sold it. My business, I had an IT business. Things weren't good for me then. I went into contracting after that. It got better. Yeah, that's a very cool watch. I understand. I've owned it, loved it, and yeah, I understand completely. Terrible about the Yachtmaster. Terrible about the Yachtmaster being stolen. That's very nasty. Sea Dweller 4000, check. Beautiful watch. That is a very good purchase. Yeah, I like it on the Everest. I probably prefer it on the bracelet personally, but hey, that's just me. Then you've got the Platinum Day Date. What can I say? That is absolutely gorgeous. You've got the beautiful dial with. It is absolutely gorgeous. That is a really beautiful watch. I can't say anything more about that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then you got an Explorer 1. Yeah, the Explorer 1 is very cool. Very cool. Explorer 1, Sea Dweller 4000, and a Platinum. Man, you are winner chicken dinner. And I agree, the Oyster Perpetual 41, that's a great, with the green is good. And also, be a bit careful. I hope this girlfriend, I'm kind of a bit, I don't know if I like buying girlfriends' watches, you know, because what happens if it doesn't last? Tudor for girlfriends, Rolex for wives. Remember that. Okie dokie. What would I say there? What would I say? You know, I reckon for you, maybe a two-tone GMT would be great. A ceramic, probably yellow. Ever Rose would be great. Or the root beer would be great. Or the yellow gold and black dial. The green 24-hour hand. That is a beautiful watch. I think they are gorgeous. I would get a Patek. Definitely. Every man needs a Patek. If you've got a Platinum Day Date, my advice to you in Patek would be a Patek 5135. What would I recommend? No. I reckon a 5. What would I recommend? 5130. That's what I would say. That's the world time. Mine is the 37mm. The model after that was 39.5mm. I reckon that'd be perfect. I'd get that possibly in white gold. It's a absolute gorgeous watch. Good value on the second-hand market. I reckon that'd be an ideal watch to have. You've got some amazing pieces. Get one Patek. You only need one. You don't need to have heaps of them unless you're insane like me. I'd get a Patek. Enjoy it. Love it. Keep it. I think you're building a really nice collection. You enjoy life, Jeff. You only live once. You got a Porsche. Wow. Very cool indeed. Enjoy life. Enjoy watches. Have fun. That is what living is for. So I totally get it. I completely Completely get it. So I would say to you, seriously, man, I would be adding maybe two-tone. I reckon two-tone would be great. Way to go. Otherwise, black would be great. Or a Batman. That's all good. Or an Explorer 2 would be great to add to the Explorer 1. Whatever makes you happy. But I would seriously say, get a Patek. Must get a Patek. If you are a Porsche, you got a Platinum Day-Day, get a Patek. Get a Patek. Get a Patek. You'll love it, man. You'll love it. It's just stealthy wealth, under the radar. You need a Patek. You need to get it. You're the type of guy, you're having fun. You got the girlfriend's probably really cool and beautiful and sexy. You got a Porsche. You got some great watches. Life is good. Life is good. Get a Patek. 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 It's the ultimate watch for any watch collector to have. Patek. Get a Patek. Just one. You don't need a swarm of them. One. Get one. That's my advice to you, Jeff. You're living life. You're having fun. That's cool. Very cool. So that's my advice. Okay. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends about this channel, and don't be afraid to put some nasty comments. And guys, I really need more paid reviews. This is what keeps me on the YouTube. Google Ads is dying with this COVID and everything gone bad. I really do need your support with the paid reviews. It's the difference between sink or swim on the channel. Sink or swim. I need more paid reviews, $50 US. I'll review your collection. I'll tell you what I think. You can share the link to your friends. Say, hey, Archie reviewed my watch collection. It's all good. It's all good. Come on, guys. Look down below how to get one done. Basically, send me some pics. Send me the money. PayPal to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Give me the story. I want to know the story. That's what I like. I don't want to just these pieces. I like to have a bit of a background story, just like Jeff has given me. Guys, let's get it done. Let's get it happy. Let's get some happiness happening now. Guys, get a paid review done. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you guys think of that. Hi guys, Archie Luxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.